Can you talk to us about the composure shown to exit out and get into that position? Because Kieran made a little half break in the chase as well.
Well, you know, let's go through it. He kicked the ball out on the full on a crossfield kick to get his composure back, and then we played the play. Stuart Dusky does unbelievably well to take space and to roll the ball and tackle someone in touch. He's great play to put pressure where it's needed to be at the end of a test match like that, and you still need guts. He had the guts in the first place to do the first drop goal, and then I thought it was immense how he had the courage to take it early. So fair play to him.
And Caelan, can you just talk us through everything from, I suppose, the line-out call right through to the moment you saw the ball going between the posts?
Yeah, well, the second half felt like a bit of a shit show at times, that first 20 in particular. I was sitting on the sideline watching something unfold, not being able to influence it, and it sort of felt like suffocating at times, penalty after penalty. Got it back on track a little bit, frozen, fairness, and massive credit. The first one, thought the ball was gone to me, I see it going in behind to him, he slots it. And then the composure he had, like Faz said, first of all going for the crossfield which didn't come off, and then he kicks it again. I'm thinking, what are you doing, kicking the ball away? Perfectly weighted kick, we tackle him into touch. And just the composure he had throughout, and the confidence to go for that last kick. Yeah, credit to him, I thought it was class.
You told us yesterday that Andy kind of put it up to you guys a bit during the week in terms of standing up to him. How proud are you of the way you delivered physically through just the physical commitment of the scrap?
I think the first half was right up there. Some of the collisions that went in were up there with the best we've had in the past. I think it's always a pretty physical encounter. Last week wasn't quite there, but you look back to the World Cup and previous encounters, it's right up there, and we showed that in the first half. I think South Africa showed their class in that first 20 of the second half, and there was a little bit back and forth in the last 20, but obviously delighted with the result.
Andy?
Well, he epitomised it. He had a magnificent game. He was outstanding throughout, like he was last week. He was great for all. We asked the lads, you know, when there's a brick wall in front of you, it shows your character, how hard you carry. When there's not much that's on for you. He ran so hard on one of the collisions, got absolutely smashed, and got up and went again and again and again. And that's proper leadership. So when your captain's doing that, you must tend to follow.
You talk about some of the kids as well, like Jamie Alcombe.
Well, I just said to him in the change rooms and also to Sam and Izzy as well, you know, the experience that they've had. But we let Jamie down last week. And we certainly owed him one, but it was the opposite actually. He pulled it out of the bag for us really. It was an unbelievable performance from that young fella.
And very large victories as an assistant balance as a head coach.
I don't know the relevance of that, like, you know, because like 50. Definitely won't, and it's not a milestone, and I don't get the relevance, but he keeps saying
I didn't tell.
It's relevant.
So in terms of everything you give on, where is that?
As far as drama and pressure that we put on ourselves to perform, it's right up there, because they're a wonderful team, they're a magnificent team. Last week was difficult for us because we said it as it was. We weren't happy, so we had to come out and perform. And you know, when you have those conversations, you're talking about character. So for that to come through, it certainly wasn't perfect. It was ridiculous at times. First half was brilliant, but it was ridiculous in the second half for all sorts of reasons. But the character that we showed, that's what sports all about.
Andy, just to jump back in, is there any unofficial way yourselves in the box can decide this series behind the scenes, an arm wrestle or anything like that?
No,
We'll game privately.
We've got a function now, so I'm looking forward to that, because you guys keep telling us it's in a season for these guys, but you wouldn't think it, would you? And even to us today, there's been no excuses at all, really, because when you play for Ireland, they're all proper test matches, you know, so there's no excuses. So we enjoy being South Africa because the tussles have been immense.
So last three questions, this gentleman, sorry, that lady, and then we're looking. No, sorry, this gentleman first.
Sometimes how men function with things of bottom and then not hold and sort of causing breakthrough for them. Sometimes I don't. I mean,
Not really, no, because there's two good sides going at it. I mean, you know, our set piece was pretty good at times, and then in the second half we gave away some possession ourselves. But that's what happens at the top level. Two good sides going at it, and how we found a way was the main point.
Sorry, I don't know your name, big pardon.
Oh, me, that's fine. Sorry, and I'm not sure the gentleman on that side, if he was asking the same question that I wanted to answer with your response, but if I may, what do you think this will now sort of contribute to the who's the best conversation in the world conversation?
I actually don't care. The two good sides, and you wouldn't want to separate them. It is what it is, and you can join a couple of other, even more, you know, two or three or four more countries into that, because I actually think World Rugby's in a good state because of that type of competition. Long may it continue.
Last question.